Thanks so much, you guys. Well, 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 what a surprise. You two gentlemen advanced to the finals of, let me make sure I say this correctly, the SmackDown Tag Team Championship Contenders Tournament, where you will face Imperium.
Well, it is for me, I can say specifically, it is an absolute pleasure to be in the SmackDown Tag Team Championship Contenders Tournament of Turmoil, however you say it, especially when I got a monster as my tag team partner. It's amazing. And I don't know if any of you guys were hearing these so-called diss tracks that Hit Row had been putting out these last couple of weeks, but man, it seems like tonight isn't the only L that they have been taking. So it's nice to go out there tonight with the big homeboy and hand them one more L and continue into this championship contenders tournament to go on to be, presumably, the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. I mean, I'm ecstatic. I mean, he's obviously excited. Look at him.
I got a lot of history with Imperium. Ricochet does too. I'm about to let everybody know when it comes to Ricochet and I. The more you fool around, the more you're gonna find out. Hope you're ready.
Gentlemen, best of luck in the finals. You guys, we will send it back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Jackie. There's nothing better than taking some time to sit down with the legend himself, Rey Mysterio. And Rey, a big night for you. After everything that Karrion and Scarlett said and did, tonight you put them in their place and came away with the victory. What are you looking forward to next?
Let me just say that the satisfaction that I got after pinning Cross was incredible. You know, him making references to me being an old horse that eventually had to be put down. I think I proved the point tonight, and that was very important for me to do. Now, I did realize the strength that Cross has right from the beginning. You know, brutal strength. He's a beast in there. There's nobody like Rey Mysterio, though. Nobody like Rey Mysterio. And I will finish off with this, that I am very excited for the Royal Rumble in San Antonio, Texas. My people, arriba la raza!
Rey, congratulations on the big victory tonight. You guys, we will send it back to you in the studio.
Thanks so much, Jackie and Matt. Well, Charlotte, we have a lot to get to, but we will start with what happened tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. We saw you go to Adam Pearce and ask for a match against Sonya Deville. You will get that match next week. What are you thinking as you mentally prepare for facing Sonya on SmackDown next week?
She's persistent, and I like that. I also understand fighting for what you want. I'm not saying that she has gone about it the right way, but I understand fighting for what you want. She's going to get a title match. She's probably not going to like the ending, but she's going to get her title match. So I'm looking forward to it.
Everybody is looking forward to the Royal Rumble, which is tomorrow. Charlotte, you are a former Women's Royal Rumble winner. What does it take to win the Royal Rumble?
Well, what's exciting about the Royal Rumble is it's unpredictable. And for me, when I won in 2020, it was all about what my thought process. I thought I could win. I won. Obviously, a little bit of endurance and experience always helps. But I'm looking forward to seeing who wins tomorrow.
Who do you have your eyes set on?
Wrong question, but I'll give you the right answer. I don't think it really matters who wins, but I think whoever does win is going to want to face me at WrestleMania.
Charlotte, thank you so much for the time. And you guys, we will send it back to you in the studio.